Good morning, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in to GY6 Scooter Vlogs. This is going to be answering a subscriber, a viewer's question. I'm going to do this weekly. This is going to be a freebie for today. After today, it's only going to be for members only that I'll be picking out. So, talking about members real quick, guys. I went ahead and launched a membership yesterday, a loyalty. You'll have a loyalty badge. And those are the ones I'm going to be really answering back to in the comment section and giving shout out to in my videos. And you'll see other like perks and stuff that you guys could get into for $1.99. So basically check it out, man. And yeah, we're bound to get into some interesting content. So yeah, this new year coming up, 2024, GY6 scooter channel is going to be kicking off in a different direction, so don't miss out. So let's go ahead and answer maximum 4337. She's asking, or he's asking, so since I bought this scooter, what's everything that happened? Anything that broke down, anything that, you know, as far as maintenance goes, and you know, pros and cons basically. So maximum 4337, and anybody else that's tuned in, I bought this scooter in 2021. Right now we're in November 2023, and I do have about a year's park time. Just parked it. So anyhow, she want to know, or he want to know, he or she, I'm not too sure, but my mileage was part of the question. So I got 5,579 kilometers. So I'm going to say I got in miles, just off the top, like trying to round it off in my head, I want to say I got like 4,900 miles. And that's not going to be accurate, guys. That's just like roughly a guess. So when you're comparing miles to kilometers, it's not going to be as much as kilometers. It's going to be a little below kilometers. So anyhow, back to the topic. Alright, so right now I got a burnt out headlight. So yeah, any kind of vehicle you're riding, same issue happens. Sometimes you got to replace the light bulb. So I got a burnt out light bulb right here I got to replace. And I ended up last winter, I hit my brakes pretty hard, my front brakes, and they didn't release. And it was a stuck piston on my brakes. So yeah, right away after my research, I was thinking, okay, the piston's got all this grime around it, you know, cleaned it up. You know, I just bought a new brake system. As far as the new lever, the hose, the rotor needed replacing, and the caliper. So yeah, and then my carburetor plugged up one time, and you could easily do, like a lot of people put a cap full of seafoam, if I'm right, to every gallon. And that helps keeps the jets clean and whatnot. Or you could just actually remove your carburetor and just actually do a nice cleaning, you know. And what I do is just replace my carburetor every so often. But this is the main problem that I deal with on this scooter. At home, I always got an extra header pipe. This header pipe is just, I can't carry it with me. But I'm normally not too far away from home. When it gives from underneath where it attaches to the bottom of the engine. It just snaps off. And you're going to need a put home under 20 miles an hour, like roughly 15-18 miles an hour. You don't want to go too fast. You're going to end up burning up your valves, and they ain't going to seat right, you know. And another thing that actually breaks and snaps off is these here clamps. They're aluminum or something, and these snap off right in that area right there. So it's not like in a month's worth time, guys. About 4 months worth time, 5 months. It depends how much you ride and how much you push your scooter. If you're really getting that high RPM, really working with some high heat, getting the scooter engine really hot, or if you're just a regular punting around, just depends on your riding, man. It really does. My back tire went bald. I replaced my back tire. Front tire still stock. So I went and bought two matching tires, Kendas, and I went ahead and put on a brand new valve stem. always change out your valve stem if you're going to put it on a new tire. Just makes sense. So yeah, you could either do it yourself or take it to your local tire shop and they'll charge you under 20 bucks to put it on. So that's still my stock tire, and as you can see, it's got a lot of tread on there still. So basically guys, maximum 4337. Off top, these scooters take a little bit of gas. You go a long way with just $4 in gas. So I pumped in $4 in gas 4 or 5 days ago, and it's not going to mark right now, but I got a quarter of tank right now, and it's already been through the week already. So yeah, I already got like 4 or 5 days riding on $4 of gas. And you always want to make sure you change out your motor oil. This thing don't have a filter like cars do. It's got a little screen filter at the very bottom, and it'd be very wise to get a magnetic one, because those things will, you know, have all the metal attachments stuck to the bottom. You know, I'd rather go with the Primo and magnetic drain plugs for your fluids. When I mean fluids, it's got gear oil on the other side and it's got motor oil on this side. A lot of people don't do their motor oil or their gear oil often like they would their motor oil, but me, whenever I do my motor oil, I do my gear oil and the spark plug. Whether if it needs it or not, it's just so cheap, man. Why not? You know what I mean? Or you go right here to an auto parts store, you get a pint of some gear oil, you get a pint of a quart of motor oil, and it never takes a full quart of motor oil. You don't ever want to overfill these engines. So be caution. A lot of people think you got to screw in this thing to check the oil. You don't. So literally, I'll just go ahead and unscrew this right now. So the way you check this is like this. So you got it on the center stand. I'm on the side stand. So basically what you want to do is just put the thing right in there like that. When it's evened out on the center stand and you're on level ground, bring it out, wipe it off, put it back in, bring it back out, and you don't want to feel past that line right there. I'm doing my motor oil today, my gear oil, and my spark plug, matter of fact. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. The manual says when you buy these things brand new, put in the best gas, you know, the most expensive gas, which is the Supreme gas. They recommend 91 to 93 octane. And as soon as you get a brand new scooter, you don't want to put around with whatever little fluids that they got in there. Drain it right away. It's not accurate oil. If you drain the motor oil on a brand new scooter that comes to you, it comes out clear. I never seen no clear motor oil in my life, you know. But there's some kind of lubricant China puts in there just so that they can ship it to you and say they got oil in it, you know. But yeah, just go ahead and drain out the gear oil and the motor oil if you ever bought a brand new scooter, and go ahead and fill it up with some name brand stuff. That's your best bet. Take out that spark plug that the scooters come with, put in the NGK spark plug. That's the first thing you want to do when you get a scooter brand new. Well, I hope this answers your question, and yeah, anyhow, man, I sort of just woke up not too long ago, a little lost for my words this morning. Anything else that I'm missing? Let's see. Just be cautious when you do left turns on when you got see how low that is to the ground. So it's only on the left. When I do left turns, a lot of people will delete that. I like it because I use it a lot. When we have a windy day, I'll put it on the center stand. It brings more stability to the scooter. So, and especially when you're covering it with the tarp and you got it strapped down, all that wind pushes into that cover, that motorcycle cover, and it tugs on your scooter, and it makes it fall on the ground. But not when you put it on this here big old stand, you know. But yeah, my advice is just make sure you do your oils right, your gas, and always have an extra header, because these things do take some time to get to you when you order them on Amazon or eBay. And always have some extra clamps. Carry extra clamps with you. Hope this answers your question. Maximum 4337. And I hope anybody else that's watching, hope you guys enjoy this content, and we'll see you on the next video coming up right now.